Virtual reality is a way for you to be able to see and interact with a computer-generated environment through the use of something like VR goggles. Using virtual reality, you can do many things that you wouldn't normally be able to do, like fighting robots in space. Virtual reality can also simulate more normal things like minigolf, but put some fun twists to it that would normally be too expensive, too dangerous, or straight up impossible to implement in real life. So how does it work? Let's talk about seeing in 3D first. Well, how do we see in 3D in the first place? Our brain gets two images, one for both of our eyes, and since these images are slightly separated, like your eyes, the images are slightly different. Through these differences, we are able to perceive 3D. You all know about those red and blue glasses you get for 3D movies, right? But do you know how they work? Well, one image is blue, and so it gets filtered out by the blue side of the glasses, so we only see it through the red side. The other image is red, so the same thing happens, but we see it in the other eye. With these two slightly different images, our brain is able to see 3D. The way VR headsets simulate 3D is a bit more advanced. Each headset has two different screens, or one screen that presents different images to each of our eyes. These images are slightly different, so we can see in 3D. So now that we can see everything, how are we able to move around in these environments? Well, every headset has some form of tracking built in to be able to tell where you are in actual space, and is able to translate that information into where you are in virtual space. This is usually achieved with signal blasters and receivers. Some headsets have the sensors on the headset, while some have the blasters on the headset, but the principle is the same. The blasters send a signal out that the receivers, receive. There are multiple receivers, and by calculating the difference between the time each sensor gets hit, you are able to track where the headset is in 3D space. This is of course not exclusive to tracking headsets, and this is also the way we track things like controllers.